Hey everybody, Roger Levin here with your orthodontic practice pearl of the week. Well, I just got back from a week in London where I gave several lectures, but I also had the opportunity to dig deeper into my 50-year hobby of Winston Churchill. I consider myself an extremely amateur but very dedicated student of Winston Churchill. And I had the opportunity to be with one of the top Churchill scholars in the world. And whenever I have the chance to meet with somebody, I show up with questions. Now, I've written out my questions, I've memorized my questions, but I try to make it look like they're just coming off the top. But I have my questions because I want to get the best out of an opportunity for me to learn something that is of interest to me. And one of the books I bought when I was there is called Winston Churchill in 100 Objects. And I can't wait to delve into it. For the next 100 days, every day I'm going to read about Winston Churchill and some object in his life that helps explain him to me even better. Now, what is the point of all this in an orthodontic pearl of the week? I had the chance to ask the question to this scholar, what was it about Winston Churchill that made you become so enamored by him, to dedicate part of your life to studying him, just as I have? And this scholar is heads and tails beyond me. And he said, the answer is simple for me. The number of times that Winston Churchill got knocked down and got back up. And in reality, as I reflect in the over 400 biographies I've read on Churchill, there are over 1,200, so I've got a ways to go now. That's absolutely what happened. He lost political races. He was out of office for a number of years. He won World War II, the great war of all great wars. And yet, after that, he was voted out of office as prime minister and yet came back years later once again. Well, your practice, your team, your office manager will have days where they feel like they've been knocked down. A nasty patient. The TC feels like she's going to have that patient start and they don't. Or everything's going great till the very end when they ask that stinging question, or they bring up a bad review they might have read, or something that just feels awful. And the orthodontist will have days where things just go wrong. Well, think about Winston Churchill. He dealt with things like World War II. That's a pretty big thing. He dealt with how many people were being killed every day in the British Army, the British Air Force, and the Allied forces. So when you really think about it, our problems aren't as big, but day to day, they feel pretty big. But when you get knocked down, think about Churchill. The only question is, how long are you going to stay down, and how quickly are you going to get back up? And that's a great message to share with your entire team, with your coworkers, your colleagues, and to define your life by, because it's the people who keep getting up that change the world. As always, I wish you taking your practice to the next level and increasing practice income every year, and I'll see you next week.